think your shirt looks today.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I was thinking the same thing about your shirt.
Really?
Yeah. It's very nice.
It's great.
Very nice. Hey everyone, welcome to Marketing in Minutes. We're in 20 minutes or less. We want to clarify your message, grow your brand, or move your business forward one smart decision at a time.
That's right.
Believe it or not, we're going to talk about marketing today.
What?
Can you imagine?
That's cool.
Can you imagine?
More than
If you had a client come to you and say, my marketing is a mess. I got 30 days. Help me. What are you going to do?
I'm going to ask a whole bunch of questions.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask a whole bunch of questions. Every once in a while, you'll get a question like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't usually come with like a
deadline.
a 30-day timeline, but it's not uncommon,
Yeah.
for people to come and
Yeah.
say, like, I realize that what we're doing isn't working.
Yeah.
We have not landed a lead or a client through a lead on our website
For a long time.
a long time.
Yep.
And we know that we need to fix that.
Yeah.
So if somebody came with some question like that, I would have a whole bunch of questions. I would want to do a deep dive on what is working in their business. If their marketing isn't working, but their business is surviving, that means that there is a really great product or a really great service there.
Yep.
And so I want to figure out what that is. If their marketing isn't working and the business isn't doing well, there are maybe some bigger kind of conversations to have about shoring up maybe even some things inside the business, which I like those conversations as a business owner. I enjoy having them, but depending on the industry, I might not be a good fit for some of those kinds of things.
Yeah.
But if someone really did have kind of a tight deadline, I would take I would do a triage, and I would try to assess all of the different things that they're doing in their marketing, what's working well, what's not. We would look at budget and say, like, okay, inside of your budget, these are the best ways that I think that we can solve some of these problems.
Yeah.
And every client is a little bit different. Sometimes people don't want to share a budget. Totally fine. They just want you to say, this is what I propose. Inside of your business and in your marketing, with what I see, this is what I would do. And that's a totally fine approach. And sometimes people have a very clear budget. We have budgeted X for this upcoming year or for this month or for this project.
Yep.
What can you do inside of that? And so, again, whatever the approach is totally fine. But if we had budget, if we understood the budget, I would say, okay, inside of that budget, these are the things that I think you should do in this kind of order. And then we're gonna try to build a whole bunch of those things kind of behind the scenes right now. Keep moving forward as a brand, and then we're gonna try to do a big launch, new brand, new fresh website, something like that, and try to do it all in one moment. When businesses get a new logo, when they get a new website, or they're doing something big in their marketing, there's a disproportionate amount of energy and attention that comes their way, because people are just curious. They want to see it. And so I like the approach of trying to do all of it at one time, or at least a big chunk of it at one time, so that you capture all this attention and all this energy that comes to your brand, that you're really communicating all of the pieces well, rather than kind of like limping into it a little bit and saying, like, hey, here's a new logo, come back in 2 weeks for our new website, or vice versa. Coming and doing all of that at one time, I think is important.
Yeah. Is there a hierarchy of importance? So let's say, like, for example, this client did have a good product, tons of great reviews. They're just not getting any leads. And so you have the assurance that, like, they did solve a problem. They're just not telling enough people about it.
Yeah.
Is there a hierarchy? Like, how do you start to dissect that?
For that specific thing, I think that things like testimonials are really, really important. Testimonials on a budget could be, let's just grab some really great photos, right? Send me to 6 of your very favorite clients. I'm gonna take a beautiful portrait of them, left justified, right justified, and then we're gonna just interview them for a couple minutes, like, what is special about company X? And you just put a blurb up on a photo, and that could become a social post. And when people get featured, they kind of are excited about that, and they might then go and share that thing. One of the best ways to sell stuff is for the people that have said yes to you, since we kind of surround ourselves with similar kinds of people to ourselves, the people that have already said yes to you, there's a decent chance that their first concentric circle of friends and family around them are also good possible customers. So I would say in that regard, they've got a great product, the business is doing well, the marketing isn't working. I think something like a testimonial campaign would be a really great place to start, because you just need more people talking about the good product.
What if they didn't have any budget?
No budget? I would say no budget, no problem for the most part. The vast majority of early stage marketing, I think, can be done from a phone.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes people, they think too much about it has to be beautiful, it has to be really, really polished. Again, that's true. And this is what we do for people. We make really beautiful, compelling things for them.
Yep.
But if your budget doesn't allow you to do that, still doing something is important. If you grabbed your phone and you took a nice photo and you got that caption, you could do a version of that all by yourself to make that testimonial campaign. Again, it depends on what your business is trying to do and how big it's trying to get and some of that stuff.
Yeah.
But if you can't afford to do it, just take out your phone and start just moving forward with making good content.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining Marketing in Minutes, where in 20 minutes or less, we help you clarify your message, grow your brand, or move your business forward, one smart decision at a time.
Thanks, everybody. Black shirts.
Black shirts, great pants,
Black shoes.
can't lose.